Hi all, I thought I'd share this with you for people that have got surface grinders and maybe getting a poor surface finish with their surface grinders. A couple of days ago I had one of them moments, lapse in concentration, it caught something and that was that. I've not long had this neither. This is a 46 grip wheel made by PBR Abrasives, fantastic wheels. Because there's a minimum order with them and stuff. So I just picked up this off eBay. It's a 46 grip wheel, but to be honest, from getting it, the bore, and looking at the way it is, I don't think it's going to be as good as the wheels I normally use, but it's okay. But more than that, the reason why I wanted to do the video, I wanted to show you, a lot of surface grinders come with a way of balancing the wheels, but a lot don't. And to purchase the jig or the balancing apparatus that you use for balancing wheels is really expensive, anywhere from a couple of hundred to 300, and they're not a cheap thing. So I came up with a way of doing it exactly the same, utilising what I'd already got, which is a surface plate, which most knife makers have got, or really should have. It's an invaluable tool. So I'll take you over to the over here and I'll show you. I'll try and set you up. Sorry about the jiggling about, I just don't have to take it to the computer and do loads of editing. So I'm hoping I can sort of drop that down. I might be able to. Right, it's not working. Okay, that's better. Sorry guys. Okay, right. Now, what you need to do is... Oh, I'm going to have to take you off again. Okay, right. Anyway, rather than take you off, underneath your surface plates, most surface plates will have an X here, an X here and an X there. And what you use, I'll take you off, is a little adjustable jacks. I don't know whether you can see, well, they're covering them now, but you could see it there a bit more. Let's see if I can zoom you in. See the little X's? Okay. Basically, you want to get this as level as possible. Now you can level it with one of these, it will be good enough, but if you have got one, or well, there's probably no need, but you know, I levelled my milling machine and lathe. What you want then is a real precision level, precision ground level. Make sure the surface is very clean. I have just cleaned this with Windex, but rub your hands over. Your fingers are so sensitive, they'll pick up the slightest little bit of dust. Or okay, pop it on, slide it on and check with this. And I know this is bang on, right and left, obviously. I'll just pop that over there a minute, and then it'll have to, I'll just put it away. These things, they have to go in with my measuring tools and stuff out the way. I don't like them to pick up any dust or anything like that. It's important to keep them. Okay, now the way I went about this, these jigs that you can buy, you can basically put them on anywhere, and you can adjust. So you can put them on your table and you can adjust the jigs to get your level. But you know, I didn't have that, or you know, thought about purchasing it. It seemed an awful lot for what it was. So by doing that with 3 little jacks, which I already had, a surface plate which is really flat, obviously, getting that super level with a precision level, it's just the same. And then what they've got is they've got little bars that come off. So what I used was precision parallels and precision round stock. So we'll pop that on. If you ever look at one of these jigs after watching the video, you'll see what I mean about the jigs and what they're like. And this is the same, it's just my version of it and just using what I've got. Right, okay. So, and most surface grinders come with an arbor, which I'll show you, to balance the wheels. these need to come apart just a little bit more. Oh, this is hard with the camera. Okay. Okay. With an arbor like this, a precision ground arbor, which has got a taper on it for balancing a wheel. I've not touched this wheel yet. I've just put it onto the arbor just to show you. Now you can see how the wheel's rocking. If I give it a little touch, back and forth. On these hubs that come with surface grinders, I'm presuming, on this one anyway, there's little counterbalance weights within this system that you can adjust to get your wheel running true. So I'll show you them now, or I'll adjust one now. Basically what you want to do is wait until this stops rocking back and forth, and then you adjust one of your counterweights to be at the top of the wheel, and you keep doing that till what you're trying to achieve basically is when you put the wheel down, it doesn't rock back and forth anymore like this. It basically sort of judders a little and it'll just stop, and you know, then you've balanced the wheel, and this really helps with surface finishing. I've found, and in general I suppose, maybe I'm no expert on this, so but I can imagine a wheel on a surface grinder, if it's not balanced and doing this all the time, you know, it's not going to be great for bearings, I would have thought. So, and I know this definitely helps with surface finish, as does dressing the wheel regularly. I hear a lot and see a lot of people maybe have bought old surface grinders and stuff and they're happy, but the surface finish is not great. Now I've got a means of grinding with an actual contact wheel on my surface grinder too, so I can actually use abrasive belts. I'm just not that keen on it. I know a lot convert their surface grinders to being belt driven. Obviously you can just slap a belt on, but I don't find I get as much precision. Maybe it could be my machine with much precision. No, it's not as accurate as when I grind with these wheels. These do run things a lot hotter, but the accuracy, for me anyway, with my machine, is far superior to the grinding wheel and the abrasive like. Right, so that's stopped now, virtually. Okay, so I'll take a look round here. I'll look at the counterbalance weights. I'll pick it up where it sort of stopped. There, I'll have to go out of shot a second. I'll adjust one of the counterbalance weights to roughly where my thumb is. Just nip it up, as I'll show you now, without knocking them parallel. See, I've just adjusted one of them weights. I'll try and do it from this side so you can see. Now this takes a lot of fiddling and messing, but eventually you get there. Right, just give it a little touch. See how it's rocking. As you can see, it's already helped a little. It's not rocking back and forth nowhere near as much now, look. What I'll do is I'll move this weight probably over a little tad, and maybe just, this is just experience with me messing with this quite a bit, is maybe move one of them up a little bit to even them out, and that'll be me done. Then it'll go onto the surface grinder, then I'll dress it and I'm away. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. So if you have got a surface grinder and you think, oh my god, you know, 300 quid just to balance them wheels out. If you've got a surface plate, some parallels, precision ground, like drill rod or precision ground round stock, level your surface plate, pop them on there, do what I've just said, adjust your counterbalance weights, and you'll have surface grinding wheel that's running really true. You should get a better finish then. I hope that helps somebody who's got an old surface grinder who's maybe struggling. Okay, take care all, bye for now, Lee.